self-storage king hits out at gender cop. Self-storage mogul Sam Kennard has lashed out at the government's gender equality watchdog after his business was named and shamed for not filling a complicated annual questionnaire. In its latest annual report, the Workplace Gender Equality Agency has published the names of businesses which fell foul of the Workplace Gender Equality Act 2012. Under the law, companies with more than 100 employees are required to lodge a report with the WGEA every year detailing gender equality indicators such as male-to-female ratios and salaries. The WGEA itself, which costs taxpayers $5 million a year to run, employs 5 male and 25 female staff. Among the 74 businesses deemed non-compliant by the WGEA this year include household names like Kennard's Self-Storage, Binley, Victoria Coffee, Palace Cinemas and Sportsman's Warehouse. Also named were the likes of Williams-Sonoma, Ebb Games, and a number of plumbing, cleaning, freight, and transport companies. Non-compliant organizations may not be eligible to tender for contracts under Commonwealth and some state procurement frameworks and may not be eligible for some Commonwealth grants or other financial assistance, the report warns. Mr. Kennard, who contested Joe Hockey's North Sydney seat in the December 2015 by-election for the Liberal Democrats, said the WGEA was an organization dripping with hypocrisy that should be abolished. "My company does not discriminate for race, age, sex or religion," he said. "If someone has a good attitude, not afraid of work and willing to learn, they're a starter in our view. This is not a particularly profound or enlightened perspective, it is just common sense. It is good for business. I can confirm that we do discriminate against time-wasting bureaucracies. The WGEA is a prime example of unnecessary government intrusion into the activities of businesses. My business has much more productive endeavors to pursue than filling out paperwork for government agencies like the WGEA." Mr. Kennard said his company was challenged enough to make our business better, to give customers a better experience, and to operate efficiently without distractions like this. The WGEA impost is 100% pure overhead, he said. While politicians and economists lament the declining productivity in our economy, it is exactly this red tape and the imposts of these bureaucracies that tax the efforts of enterprise. If the government was serious about tackling productivity, it would get out of our way. It would abolish the WGEA and the abundance of other regulations they lay on. I am personally driven to see the best outcomes for my business and believe strongly that good performance should be encouraged and rewarded irrespective of sex. We are conscious of HR shortcomings, appreciate the challenges and work to overcome them. Mr. Kennard added that it was pleasing that there are plenty of non-taxpayer-funded advocates for the success of women, which further emphasizes that this is an area the government does not need to participate in. Meanwhile, Mia Johansson, head of people and culture at Palace Cinemas, said the company was deemed non-compliant because it wasn't willing to share private individual salary information with the WGEA. "Initially we did send through some information regarding gender split and the different roles, but we didn't want to comment with anything confidential such as the private salaries of our employees," she said. "We employ more females than males, 53% to 47%, so obviously we are completely for gender equality. We have many women in senior management, including myself." Ms. Johansson said Palace Cinemas regret being labeled as non-compliant. "It would be a lot easier if the process was simpler," she said. "The process to be able to lodge all of this information was very long and extensive, and it took days for my predecessor to even locate that information, so I think that was the issue in previous years." Frank.Chung at news.com.au